Good morning, good morning. Today is Saturday. I think it's January the 18th. Um, just decided to make a quick video. You know, just something for not really the youth, but anyone aspiring or thinking about taking the journey of starting a business. Yeah, so again, this is off the top of my dome. I'm not really planning anything. I need to go to work, but I decided to make a quick video because I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of reasons to explain, or reasons to the reasons I started my business basically, and I just wanted to, I don't know, just to give you a little rundown because it's never really just one reason. A lot of people like I want to get rich. That's just it. I have many reasons why I decided to start my business. Um, of course, naturally, I feel like I'm smarter than most bosses out there, and I know a lot of you feel that way. You just don't know how to take it to the next level. So, what I'm gonna do is just well, basically, what this channel is for is just to get you out of that mindset, of thinking about it, because we got that process where we think about it, but we just don't do it. And I'm like, look, just do it. Like I was telling my kids last night, I'm like, if you want to make a YouTube video, just make it. It don't have to be the best video ever. Just do it. And look at my videos. I done made 3 videos, haven't pushed anyone. But they're gonna stay up because you're gonna see the progression from those videos to this one. And the key is to just do it. Man, yeah, you're gonna look crazy. I mean, you're gonna have issues, you're gonna have, tape on your glasses or whatever. But that's the key. The key is for us to grow together. Because as of right now, I don't have a shop or a shed outside to work on them. So I'm working outside. I'm gonna show y'all that later. Man, I don't have time to edit videos right now. I'm in the middle of a high order and I really can't set everything up like I wanna just stop and record and do it like how I really want to do it. Like right now, I don't. My mic still don't. Well, I haven't bought a new mic to work with my Android system, so I still, So I'm leaning in. I would like to sit back, have the camera, have the light on me, and talk from this distance. Just be able to sit back and relax and just turn the camera down. But I gotta lean in because the mic is like right over here to that side of the tablet. So I'm leaning into the camera into the mic so you can hear me. The kids are in bed. I don't want to be in the house yelling. But it's just things that you have to do to get a business started. Everything I'm telling you is to free your mind. You know, everything I'm telling you right now is just to free your mind. It's something you can sit back, play while you're playing basketball, um, working at your job. Just something. Maybe put some music behind this sooner or later. But it's something that you don't have. I don't want you to look at the visual because, man, I tell my kids all the time. My son, I'm like, dude, I don't want you sitting there looking at a man on no camera all day and night. You looking at his lips, in his face. I'm like, man, that's some beta male shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cursing because that's one thing. That's a kid-free channel, and I want kids to get it, but actually understand what a beta male is. You don't want to sit here because these kids are scaring me nowadays. I don't know the effects of this stuff, but I can tell in my spirit when something isn't right. That's just for a man to sit there and look at another man with chapped lips all day being goofy. There's something's not right about it, and we all do it. It's just a new thing, and that's why I decided to make my channel like it is, like should look straightforward. Man, we got to be serious again. Man, we got to be warriors. What I'm saying? We got to attack this business thing. We got to attack all this. So, look, man, there ain't gonna be no goofiness up here. I have a personality. I have a goofy personality also, but that ain't what we're talking about right now, man. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get this thing to a whole nother level. It's it's a lot of information I have to give you. I mean, we're gonna touch down on everything. I mean, we're gonna touch down. We're gonna touch on the World Bank, on politics. On why Trump do what he do. How the Democrats are acting. New laws that will come in. And like I said, none of this really affects you in a spiritual sense. But if you want to start a business, there are things that you have to know, and places you have to go to see what's going to change the flow of your business. I mean, it will. I mean, if we're going to war, but you never watch news and didn't know about it, and you're sitting here making all these items for craft show, but you don't understand that most of the people who do craft shows and over craft shows are retired veterans. So that's gonna pretty much change the dynamic of the show. So there's little things like that when you have to understand, and that's gonna change the show, and the show may be canceled. So it lets you know who actually running it, and are they veterans or not, or who's gonna be in the show, or what items are gonna move in your town, and what will sell in your town that day. I mean, if they're all getting deployed, then a lot of things that deals you had lined up may change depending on who you're working with. Maybe you're working with a veteran's wife. So it's really all this information kind of ties in together. So that's what I wanted you to get you to understand that to make a million, to make a lot of money in business, you have to tie all this information together. I mean, a lot of millionaires pay good money to get this information. But my kids, I want you to get it for yourself. I want you to be able to think this stuff up yourself and say, look, man, this makes sense. Like, oh, we gotta look over here to get this. I mean, like when you see something like that circle, you gotta see all the details around it and everything linked to it. Don't just say, okay, I see a circle, and it's not a circle. I mean, it's a ball or egg or a Fabergé egg, and I guess that's how you say it. Um, but you just call it an egg, like, oh look, dude, it's just an egg. I mean, like, no, you don't know the details behind that egg. You don't know how much that egg really costs. It's really worth, and then you don't know why it's worth that. So the key is just always think about everything. I mean, look up, figure out the details behind everything. I mean, behind this pen, you know, figure out the details behind everything. Because it may not matter now, but like in my previous video, the more you use it, the better it gets. So the more you learn about things, different items, the more you're gonna want to learn, and your mind's gonna be like, okay, I don't learn, about this. I mean, basically, you're not done learning until you say to yourself, really. I mean, this is serious talk. Serious talk. You're not done learning until you say this phrase to yourself. A man who knows something knows he knows nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, when you say that, you realize you're really not done learning. You can't ever be done learning because every time you think you know something, you learn something new. Then you're like, wow, okay, this is the end. Okay, I know that. Then you realize I thought I knew what I thought I knew, but now I don't know. You know, it's kind of like when you thought the president was the boss, the president was over the country. You're like, oh man, this dude is gonna ruin the country. But then you realize there's a group of one percenters in the world. Like, oh, okay, the president make this amount, but the one percenters are worth this amount, which is 100 times what the president makes. But then you know that money rules the world. So you're like, how can the president take down the one percenters when they're worth this amount and they meet up every other week? Yeah, I would think that they would be a lot stronger than the president. Exactly. So let me watch the 1%ers and see how they move within the thing we call Congress and with the politicians. Let's see how they go side by side. Are they on different sides of the table, or are they working hand in hand? Let's check it out. All right. But then you go deeper than that. You say, okay, I just learned today that most of the 1%ers basically go visit the Pope to get his blessing on everything that they, on most of the things that they do. Hmm. So I thought the 1%ers ran everything. Hmm. Sound like the Pope may be pulling the strings. Hmm. Or it could be the Queen. Now you're thinking just free. It's like, could be the Queen as far as I know. It seems like there's more to it than just having the money. It seems like you gotta have the influence and the power and the what you call it, the background, the heritage. I even said that wrong, but it don't sound right. It's just got to be in your bloodline. Bloodline is the key. The bloodline, because we all know that we separated from the queen. Centuries ago. Is it really centuries? Yeah, centuries ago. Forever ago, basically. We fought to get our freedom from the queen, but did we actually break free? I mean, she's still pulling the strings, or is it the Pope, the Vatican? Who knows? The point is, you're gonna learn that you don't know. That's the point. But you know that it's not the president. See, you can be sure of that. That is not this guy that keeps swapping in and out. But then you got these other people that done held the seat for decades. Decades, man. They've been pulling the strings for decades. So all I'm saying is that when you get to that point, you're gonna realize, man, a man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all, because the information just keep growing and growing and growing, and that, my friend, is gonna help you in business. So just keep learning. Just keep learning. I mean, don't worry about what to do with the information right now, because your mind is like a robot. You're like a robot. Just taking the information. Taking the information. I'm taking in the information of my house, this and that. I'm always processing the information. So if I just, let's say one day somebody gonna come in and somebody come in and steal something from my house. You know, I can say, well, I know my grandson was right here. I know this chair was right here with this on top, with this. It's kind of like I'm not thinking about this on a daily basis, but I just like to make mental notes in my head throughout the day, throughout the week, of little stuff like that. You make mental notes in life about, okay, this guy ride past my house on a bike every day at 5. I mean, you don't think about it. You don't have to write it down. But one day that's going to make sense to you. One day you're going to see him at work. And, it just, there's a lot of ways to make it make sense. I'm going to make this really short because I got to get to work. I got an order to have to be out before the rain. The rain is going to come around 1 o'clock. As you know, I work outside. So, and this is a white order, not white person order. It's actually white. And if it get rained on, it's got a water-based sealant. And it can damage the sealant. So I have to get it inside before the rain hits. If it was a dark walnut or a dark stain, and I have some oil-based sealant, then the water wouldn't, I wouldn't sweat the water at all in the rain. But I don't know what's in the rain, so I can't let any drops get on it, or it's gonna make little spots on the water-based sealant. So yeah, that's my life. So let me get to work, and I hope that helps someone. It's something quick about, the more you know, the more you grow. Power is knowledge. Well, say that backwards. Knowledge is power. All right, the true blessings from God is knowledge. Please understand that. Think for yourself. Think. If you don't do anything or take anything from any of my videos, think, think, man. Think outside the box. This is a box right here. Think outside it. If I say the sky's blue, you look deeper and say, is it really blue? Which is not. No, it's not really blue. But you know, you just think about it. Is it really blue? So let's think outside the box and think for ourselves. That's gonna always help you in business. You're gonna never be lost when you think for yourself and think outside the box. Because you're gonna always be 20 steps ahead of your customers, 20 steps ahead of anyone trying to sell you anything, and you're gonna see the greatness and the blessings in it before they will. So that's just me. So that is a little piece of information I'm going to give you today, and I'll be back later for a more polished video, I promise. So let me get out here. The sun is coming out, as you can see. So I mean, I've been up since 4. I mean, I went to bed at midnight. You know, like I said, you know, I go hard. So let me go out here, feed these dogs, and get on to it. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a blessed day.